Well, Jake, I love you more than anything on the planet, and today's been phenomenal. And I know the rest of our life will be just as much fun. Um, and it's so great that I have somebody that I can trust with everything wholeheartedly, and that means the most to me.
And why don't you recount from your own vantage point the story of you guys first meeting?
Jake and I met in college, but it wasn't actually in the classroom at first. It was in a parking lot at the mall. We both were attending a Eli Young band concert, and we happened to park next door to each other. And we were both getting ready for the concert, and he rolled down his window and said, "Hey, you three girls look like you doing what us three guys are doing. Why don't you hang out with us?" And we just were like, fine, let's meet these guys. We hopped in with them. We were chit-chatting. And who knew Jake was about to be my best friend for the next 3 years? And then eventually, when I realized that Jake was more of a guy who is exactly the words he says, and he's not all talk, because he comes off a little cocky, but he actually can support everything he says. When I realized that, it was in a green bean field. And that is when I fell in love with him, was him farming completely in his element. And I saw him for exactly who he was. And I loved him for it.
And what were some of your first impressions of him when you met?
Cocky. He was pretty cocky. He's fun. He's kind-hearted. Anything he says, he's going to do. And that's one of his best qualities. And he is the hardest working man I've ever met.
And this overlaps a little bit, but what are just a few of your favorite things about him?
I think some of my favorite things can also be my least favorite. He's the hardest worker I've ever known. And my father was a really hard worker, so that was really important to me growing up. It was a really important quality that I wanted in a husband. And he works so hard sometimes we don't get to do everything we want to, but it's really important that his family business is something that he's pursuing, and I support him full-heartedly behind it.
And what's a lesson you feel like you've learned or something that he's taught you through just his life and y'all's friendship?
Through our friendship, I have learned that we're better together. With his traveling and being gone all the time, we did the distance, but we are definitely better and stronger together. And whatever we have to do, that is what we're going to do, and we're going to stay together. That's the most important thing to us. And ever since we put that first, us as a couple, we have just flourished like crazy.
And what are some of the things you're most excited about from him?
A family. I can't wait for a family because Jake loves his nieces and nephews, and he is so much fun, and I just know he'll be like the best father in the whole world.
And earlier before the ceremony, were you more on the nervous or more on the excited?
Today I was excited. Yesterday I was nervous, but not about Jake. It was about getting everything set up. Today I've just been so excited, and I just wanted to get everything fitted in to such a crazy day.
And then any last thoughts or words for him?
Just that I love him. I love him a lot and forever.
Well, Sarah, today's the day. Been waiting a year for this. I'm excited. I hope you are. And I'm just can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
And why don't you recount the story of you guys' first meeting?
The first meeting? Ooh. I was in the mall parking lot at the old Amp. We were she pulled up next to me in her Jeep, and we were pre-gaming for the concert, and we asked them to join us, me and a couple buddies, and that's the first day we met.
And what were some of your first impressions of her?
Well, first impression was she's very beautiful, and then I don't know, I really liked her. And we hung out after that, we ended up having a class together, and then we sat together every day, and then got to know each other really well.
And And when you started to get to know her, what were a few of your favorite things about her?
She was a country girl, and she liked to do a lot of things. She liked to hunt and four-wheel, or she said she did. Didn't know if she did or not, but she said she did. So that was intriguing. And she was an animal science major. She liked, being outdoors and all that. So that was attractive.
And what's a lesson you've maybe learned through her, something she's taught you through your friendship?
Oh, goodness gracious. A lesson I've learned. To keep her fed, or else she gets hangry.
Very important lesson. And then how are you feeling right now? Like more nervous, more excited?
I'm feeling excited. Not really nervous. Ready for it to be done with, and that sounds bad, but ready just to get it done.
And what are some of those things about marriage you're most excited for?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Building a life together and starting a family and stuff like that, I guess. Getting a house.
Any last little thoughts or things to add to her?
Just that I love her and can't wait to see her come down that aisle.
Hey guys! Happy wedding day! It's been a wonderful, beautiful day. Sarah, you are the most gorgeous bride I have ever seen. Jake, you are a lucky, lucky man. Sarah, you've been one of my dearest friends for a very, very long time, and I hope to keep you in my heart forever. So I wish y'all two the longest, beautiful life together.
Hey Sarah and Jake, congratulations. I'm so happy for you guys, and I'm so glad you guys found each other. You couldn't have found a better match, and I wish you a lifetime of happiness.
Okay, groom, don't know you so well, but I love my bride, Sarah darling, and I wish you all the best. I think that we've been through enough things to say I feel like I know the best, and that seems like the best. So, even though I don't know you, Jake, I think you're perfect, and I'm very happy for all the things for you. Is that good?
You said you had some sweet stuff, so what's a time that Sarah's...
Oh, I don't have anything sweet.
Okay.
What do you mean? Just tell me something to say. You ought to give me something more.
Yeah, something...
I'm not
like
good with stuff
the
like
time
that.
that she's been there for you.
No, do something else.
Okay, what about just one of your favorite memories with Sarah?
My favorite memory? Oh my God, dude, this is hard. You can't do this shit.
Or a time that y'all did something...
Fun?
Yeah, that
No,
was
it's not
fun
like
and
that.
wild.
It's just like, oh, okay, no. Okay. Should I just say something nice to her?
It can be whatever you want.
Okay. Just whatever I want to? Okay, just go for it. All right. Well, I guess I'm grateful that I got to meet you out of all the people I could have met in the University of Arkansas. You're my first Arkansas friend, my only Arkansas friend. Not that I don't love all your Arkansas people, but you're my friend from Arkansas. And this is my only wedding to be with you in this way, and I love it, and I love you. And, well, go Hogs. And, whatever you want to go for, let's go for. I'm so glad that we met because of you two.
Yeah. Glad to meet Jake and Sarah. From Texas, and they're good people. And
They're not from Texas, though. They're definitely from Arkansas.
no, I'm from Texas.
But they're not from Texas.
They're not from Texas. I said I'm glad to meet them. They came to
In
Texas.
Texas.
Yes. And
I'm actually from Texas,
and I
too.
met you.
Yeah, we met each other.
That's right.
So,
Yeah.
thanks, you guys.
Yeah. Appreciate you.
Here's a bud for a bud.
Yeah.
Do you want another bud?
Beautiful.
Jake and Sarah, I am so proud of both of you. I'm so blessed to have you both in my life. Sarah, I'm so proud that you married my brother. I could not be more proud than I am of both of you. Jake, my beloved brother, I love you with all my heart. You did such a great job. And cheers to the newlyweds. Love you both.
Hi, Jake and Sarah. So first of all, this is one of the most fun weddings I've ever been to, and it darn sure better be because we worked really hard on it. But it was a lot of fun, and Sarah's heard me say this 10,000 times, but really the best part of the entire thing was getting to be with friends that, never get to come together. So thank you for giving me that. It was really special to get to hang out with like Hillary Odell and Lauren Beatty and Chelsea and Helen and all of these people together. That was probably one of my favorite parts. As for you guys, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for y'all to start your lives together, which I know you've been doing life together for quite a while now. And you've been doing a pretty good job considering the things that, life has thrown at you. And I just pray that you continue to stay strong through everything that life throws at you. And I want you both to know that I am here for you no matter what you're going through, happy, sad, pregnant. I'm hoping for that last one pretty soon. Nieces and nephews, Sarah told me that I need to pick a favorite so I don't die alone. I'm here for it. That's fine. But I need you to give me at least 3 to choose from. So let's get that started. But I love you guys so much, and I'm so excited, Jake, to have you as part of our family. Not that you haven't been part of our family for a long time, because you have, but I love you, and I'm so grateful for both of you. And Sarah, you're my favorite person in the whole world, always. Brooks or Chatman?
Sarah and Jake, I absolutely love you guys. When I literally think about a relationship and how love should be and how it looks and how you treat the other person, I think of you guys. Not having that model in my life, I think of you, and it's really special to see you get to be married and share in this moment with you guys today. So congratulations, I love you both.
Bitch. Sorry. Any particular...
Can you cut that out? For those of you not mic'd, Hillary said, "Biatch."
Yeah, any sweet and or salty stories?
I honestly, Jake, I remember the first time I met you, and you really are very quiet when you don't, when someone doesn't know you very well, and so my first impression of you was like, wow, he's really quiet, and Sarah's really loud. I don't understand that, but as I got to know you, you're fun and just awesome, and most importantly, so caring, and you love Sarah. And seeing that through the years and seeing you guys together has been awesome. So, yeah.
Okay, so I remember 3 years ago, Sarah and Jake, I think it was the first night that Jake actually came over and hung out with Sarah and I. And we were watching the movie San Andreas, and we were sitting there on the couch, and I had this epiphany. I was like, oh my God, if Sarah and Jake get married, who had only been dating 3 months at the time, they're going to be Sarah Brooke. Sarah's going to be Sarah Brooks. And Sarah lived with a Sarah Brooks the year before that her and Megan and I lived together. And I ended up texting her while we were watching that movie together. And it was everything I could to not say that out loud, because I didn't want to say that in front of Jake, because I didn't want him to think, well, these women are crazy. And that's one of my favorite stories about Sarah and Jake, because it happened 3 years ago, and 3 years ago I didn't imagine that we'd be here on their wedding night, and I couldn't be happier for them.
And what are some things you really appreciate about Sarah?
She is one of a kind. She'd do anything for you. She's a great friend. You call her at 2 a.m. and she'll talk to you for 2 hours, or she'll come pick you up wherever you are. You can tell her anything, and it stays between you two. We have the same sense of humor. especially on the drive to the cruise where we were in the car by ourselves for 9 hours. And you'd think that most people would like get sick of each other after 9 hours, and we did not get sick of each other. We had some fun times on that drive. We bitched at each other. Is that okay?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we bitched at each other about whether or not we should use GPS and have the GPS tell us where to go, or whether or not I just have to follow it along on my phone. It was funny, 2 years ago we had issues with the GPS, and then yesterday I sent us an hour and a half in the wrong direction to the wedding rehearsal. We made it in time, but I guess I've never been good with directions, so I'm not going to be in charge of that anymore. She's just a damn good friend, and I love her.
Jake is the kind of guy that you want all your friends to know and you want to introduce people to. Jake's a great guy. He's a hard worker. He's a good man. And he is, without a doubt, somebody that you're going to, like, if you were looking for a guy and you were drawing up him from scratch, that's the guy you want. That's the guy you would draw up. Jake is a good dude. He is dependable, loyal, honest, hard worker. And when it comes down to it, is one guy you can depend on. So, I mean, that's I don't know what better compliment I can give somebody than to compare him to Jake Brooks. But that's a damn good guy right there. All right, yeah. I mean, I met Jake through some guys from back where I'm from, but after it turns out, Jake is better than any of them. I mean, like, Jake's the kind of guy that you want your friends to know, you want your family to know. I mean, he's a hard worker. He's a good guy that you can depend on. By God, if it comes down to 3 o'clock in the morning, you need somebody to call, Jake's the guy to call. So, I mean, you got friends that you get friends and whatnot, but there's certain people in your life that come in that you meet, and like they just mean more to you, and then you can depend on them, and that Jake's that guy. Like, so you just know that he's the one you can trust and count on. And so I don't know what else to say, but
all right. Well, I remember the first time that I met Sarah. I was sitting on the couch at the house about 3 in the afternoon, watching TV, and Jake walked in with a pretty young lady named Sarah, and they went back to the bedroom while I was sitting there watching TV, and I stared at a basset hound while they were back there, and here in a few minutes they came back out and left. That was pretty much the first encounter I had with Sarah. I'd known Jake for a little while, but after that we usually spent quite a bit of time together. So yeah, that's about it.
And any more sentimental stories?
Sentimental? Yeah, man. Jake, he's definitely the best dude that I've met up here at Northwest Arkansas. And Sarah, she's awesome. Hell, she bought me beer several times, so that's one thing I really like about her. But she's a real good-hearted girl, and I think they're probably perfect for each other. So that's about it, I guess.
Hey guys, Jake, super proud of you, man. Couldn't love you anymore. This day's been coming for a long time, and we're super proud of you, and I love you to death, and you've always been there for me, and I hope I'm there for you and Sarah whenever you guys need us. And like I said, we couldn't be more proud of you, and we're gonna love you. Sarah, he's tough to deal with, but it's time to pass that torch on to somebody else, and all I can say is best of luck to you. But love you guys. Hope everything's awesome, and can't wait to share a lot of memories with you guys here in the near future. Love you guys.
Hey guys, thank you so much for letting us be part of your special day. I have watched you grow in your relationship for the past several years. I get to see you not just here and not just as friends, but at family holidays, all that. I now get to call Jake Brooks part of our family. Sarah, I'm so glad that you found Jake, and Jake, I'm so glad that you found Sarah. Marriage is a adventure. You will have your ups, you'll have your downs, but just keep trying every day. Work hard, work together, and you'll succeed. Can't wait to see you guys much more.